Do you think a crafting stash is hoarding, or is it an important part of the creative process? This was a question I had to face as I was cleaning up my crafting room and building more of these blue shelves to solve my problems. So, bought some wood, brought it home, chopped it, then, sanded it down. Nearly ran out of paint, actually ended up buying more paint anyway. After that, Facebook Marketplace got this shelf with these cubes. The cubes were not my style and also super faded. I tried to paint over them with acrylic paint. That was really ineffective, used a lot of paint. So I figured out a way to cover them with fabric instead. It involved a little bit of sewing and a little bit of super glue, and they turned out fine. It took a Sunday afternoon. And then we had to get to the actual work of it, the meat and the potatoes, the cleaning up of the place. Was so exciting to bring the shelf into the space. At this stage, I already felt like my crafting room was a completely different space. It just felt so much more open than it had in like 6 months. Got out all the tools. I'm a handy lady. I know how to do a pilot hole. Know how to find that stud. Hung this up. I will say, it was a little bit of trouble getting it up, but I'm resourceful. All of this in pursuit of just having more stuff, which is really something I need to reflect on anyway. Especially with Joann's going out of business, has me like, how much do I actually need this much of crafting supplies? But I do maintain that having a stash of sewing supplies is really important for my personal creative process, because I really feel like having affordable crafts is really important for feeling like they're accessible ideas. It's just so easy for fabric to cost so much. So I don't know. I feel like on the one hand I'm like minimalist, but on the other hand I'm like it's really nice to just hoard remnants until you need them. It's just so much cheaper in the long term, and if you have the space, I don't know. I also feel like seeing the fabric that I know I already like just keeps me churning in my brain every time I enter my space, thinking about what I could be doing with those things that I know that I like, as opposed to designing in the entire world of fabric I could just go out and buy at full price. Like, I don't know. It's a limitation, but also an expansion. I find it really helps. I'm really curious what other people think. But anyway, this is how my room turned out. I am so proud of how far it has come. I even put up some art on the walls. Some of this art has been on the floor waiting to be hung for years, so I was so glad to get all this up, and I'm just delighted. I don't think it could have turned out any better. I'm thrilled.